Greetings, geniuses. This video is going to cover another topic from the INFJ perspective as usual, and this might be the last video for a while. This is going to be why do INFJs quit? And well, maybe I'm quitting this channel, maybe I'm not, but I'm going to lay out my explanation, and while I'm at it, I'm going to tie in sort of usual self-development topic into it and just talk about that generally, about why do INFJs quit something, why do we give up, or I think it's more usually a change of strategy, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So why am I going to quit this channel, or at least pause? I'm looking at it as a pause for now, and maybe come back to it because, as a few of you may know, I started this channel a few months ago at the beginning of the year, and it wasn't planned to start at that time, but it just worked out that way at the beginning of January. And it's something I was thinking about for a long time. I have always loved sharing from sort of a coaching, self-development perspective to others. And like all INFJs, we tend to want to help people who want to be helped and who are open-minded to our ideas. Because if you've listened to even one of the videos here, you could probably tell pretty quick that I'm not in the box traditional sort of thinker, and I am very open to going above and beyond for somebody, and a small group of people or a large group of people, it doesn't really matter to me, as long as those people are interested in being a part of it, even if it's just taking the information and trying to use it. But it is a two-way street in the way that I like to hear feedback. I like to see some forward progress, and maybe part of the issue is this platform itself. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I've been too generic, and maybe I didn't plan out the talking points enough, and it just seemed more like somebody rambling on and on. And I'm okay with that, actually, because my plan from the beginning was to just be personable and authentic to all of you. And if that's not enough to get, I don't know, the feedback or to get the channel growing or whatnot, then I'm totally fine with that, because I have other projects that I'm working on. But who knows, if I come back to this channel and there's more interest and some more like-minded people have started to enjoy it, then I might certainly come back and do more. But to the topic title of why do INFJs quit, like I said before, the mindset for me on usually trying anything new is that I'm all in 100%, and I want it to flourish, whatever project it is, if it's an entrepreneurial thing or a hobby, you name it. I am totally all in and want to make it the best it could possibly be. But if I get to a point where I notice that things just aren't panning out the way that I hoped, or I feel like I've gone the extra mile and again, it's not panning out quite the way I wanted it to, then that's the moment where I'm going to look at the strategy again and sort of adjust. And to me, that's not quitting. It's just, it's kind of like when you fail at something, it's only a failure if you give up completely and you don't try to improve yourself or you don't learn anything from it. So I don't really look at any quote unquote failure as really a failure. It's just the lessons learned. And so that's how I would want all of you to look at those sorts of events too. Because in hindsight, I have found, and you're going to find, that it's the lessons learned and the things that did not go your way that you can learn the most from. So that's how I look at all those kinds of things that are not always the happiest, and things that didn't work out or somebody treated you bad, you name it. Those are the best opportunities to live and learn and improve. So, do INFJs quit at things? Sometimes, yes, we do completely quit, and we just realize that, yes, that was not for me, and we may even think that we wasted a portion of our lives doing something that really wasn't what we wanted to do. And that's okay. Again, because if you realize that, and so you've learned something new about yourself, then you're never going to do that again. But as far as this channel goes, I don't feel that way. So I just want to say that. I don't feel like it was a waste of time. It's been fun for me. And like I said, I might come back in a few weeks, months, year from now and be like, you know what? That was really great. I've learned some new things. I want to kick it up a notch. Or I know how I want to focus the channel more specifically on these topics or this kind of thing. And so that could easily happen. So like I always say, if you like the content and if there's any feedback or comments you have, please send it my way, because I have, if it's a good comment, great, I'd love to hear those. And if it's a criticism, I'd love to hear that too. I have thick skin. I've learned to have that through many endeavors and projects over the years. So I'm totally good with it. But just be ready for a comment back if you're going to nitpick on me, because I'm not going to hold back my thoughts either. But I am open-minded to criticism. So if I think it comes from a place where you're trying to give me honest feedback and be helpful in some way, then I will absolutely absorb it and probably spend a few days thinking on it and reply back either way. So thank you all for listening. I hope that you will keep improving. And if you want to go back to any of the other videos, I think there's lots of wisdom in there that I've learned myself the hard way through some very difficult times in my life. And not just one or two either, but quite a few. So many that I've lost count ever since I was probably about 16 years old, 16 to, I don't even know, 30 something, were some of my hardest times in life and just various things. So there's a lot of wisdom in there and lots of lessons that I learned that I never plan on repeating in any way, because I learned them well. And so I want to keep passing on that kind of information to anyone it can help, whether it's here or anywhere else. But never quit. Just change strategy. That's pretty much my final word for now. So I hope this video was helpful and entertaining and interesting for you. And so until next time, I'll see you soon. Genius.